Everybody, Alan Slaughterzinski for the Brevard Sports Network, live here in Titusville, where the Space Coast Tar Heels are continuing their off-season training activities, or OTAs as they're called. And Caleb Brown and I are live here tonight, and we're going to take you through it. And again, I tell you, a couple of weeks ago when we were out here, it was intense, and the numbers were good, but they weren't this good. As you take a look across the field, there is it's a large turnout here tonight, and the weather is threatening, but nonetheless, it is holding off on the rain as these gentlemen hone their skills for the upcoming season. Last year, the Tar Heels were 3-3 in a COVID-shortened season. Kind of a unique way that they went 3-3. They started 0-3 and then won their final three games. Take a look here at looks like defensive line work here as the guys are bursting through the holes. The old water bottle there is the football. Let's walk over here and see what we got going on here. It's Coach Mark Lucas. Looks like he's working with, see who he's working with here. All right, I'm going to unplug. I'm going to unplug so you can hear it all.
Give our usual language disclaimer.
Our usual language disclaimer. These are grown men playing football. I cannot be responsible for the language. This is obviously linebacker and defensive end work. That's a big linebacking core right there. Fast linebacking core, too. Last year, the Tar Heels were getting after the quarterback a lot.
He just slid there. I'm here. Where did I just step to? As a lead blocker, who I'm going to.
And they forced a lot of turnovers, too, last year. I think they had somewhere in the neighborhood of like 13 or 14 in 6 games last year. All right, let's take a walk down here as the rain starts to come down a little bit. Check out the guys down here on the other side. And that's the intensity you like to see at an OTA. I mean, you see the look on his face?
He's about ready to kill you, Alan.
I don't know about me, Caleb, but you're the one wearing the police uniform.
You were the first one in this pack. You would have gave me time to run.
Right? I would just hide behind you, Caleb.
Again, I stick to my philosophy. I can run faster scared than he can mad.
Right? That's funny, Caleb. Here we go. These are the guys we like watching here. This is the when it comes to the language, the more colorful group.
I was talking about offensive skill players are never colorful language. I don't know what you got.
Me either. But it's been a big week here in Brevard County. You know, it's been a long week, to say the very least, but a week that, quite honestly, ended well for fall. There I go again doing that for fall sports in Brevard County. Talk to you a little bit about that. In case you missed the big news yesterday, fall sports will begin in Brevard County coming up starting Monday. They can actually return to practice on Monday. And phase 2, I should say phase 2, Matt Parsons, the quarterback, And with doing phase 2, every sport but football starts phase 2 on Monday. Football starts phase 2 on Wednesday. Phase 3 will be entered the following Monday by all sports but football. All sports but football will stay in phase 3 for 2 weeks, and then they will begin playing games the week of the 14th, September 12th, September 14th. Football will begin, we'll turn the Friday night lights on starting September 25th. And 2 divisions in football, and I've already checked out the message boards, and man, it is already started.
What? I don't play D-line anymore.
It is already started. The talk is already going down. And there it is. I think, now I'm pretty sure you got 2 divisions, MCC, Holy Trinity, Astronaut, Merritt Island, Titusville, Satellite, and Cocoa Beach. That's Division 2. Obviously, I forgot to put Space Coast on the graphic. I heard it yesterday from Viper fans. That's okay. My apologies. I deserved it. But that's Division 2. And that is Division 1. And unfortunately, I left off the Melbourne Bulldogs on that one, and heard directly from Coach Martin on that one. So my apologies, Bulldogs fans. By the way, love the new logo. Looks great. Looks great.
You got a 0, you got a 9. He got the hits, he got the team.
And if you haven't had an opportunity to see the schedules yet, we'll kind of talk about them a little bit. 7-week football schedule for all of the teams, and all of the sports can participate in the state series as well. We're going to get some really, really cool games. So, I mean, you're going to get games that you're probably not going to see again for a while. And I'm talking about games like O'Galley and Cocoa. You know, those were 2 teams that were supposed to get together in the kickoff classic, but obviously COVID reared its ugly head, and that didn't happen. But you're going to get it in the regular season. A lot of the rivalry games, with the exception of the Barbecue Bowl, you're going to see week 1. You know, you're going to see the Beach Bowl in week 1, Cocoa Beach, Satellite Beach. You're going to see MCC and Holy Trinity, which I think is worth pointing out that they are a part of the schedules this year. And there's some really, really good football teams in Brevard County this year, and I'll be releasing my preseason top 7. That's going to come up tomorrow night on the Brevard Sports Network. As we always like to do, I'd like to thank our sponsors. And where should we start when we're in Titusville but Broomhilde? And Dr. Terrazzo do a great job. Broomhilde, Chris Hildebrand, of course, an astronaut grad. Chris is a guy that likes to give back to the community, likes to do so quietly, but nonetheless, most definitely gives back to the community. We thank Chris for his support, no doubt about it. Also, Mel Mitchell and 3-2-1 Workout.
Okay, we have our first question
Okay.
of the night. Liso asks, do these guys pay to play, or do they get paid to play? Also, who funds the travel expenses, and do they find their own way to the games, being Tarheels?
That is a terrific question, and I'm going to answer all of them for you right now. No, they don't get paid to play. They pay to play. They also pay for their own transportation to and from. A lot of the guys drive their own vehicles. Obviously, you know, they'll ride share, but no, this is commitment and dedication to the love of football. And I think that you know, we've done quite a few. You and I, Caleb, have done quite a few Tar Heel games on several different levels, and I think that you know, the level and the quality of football is absolutely amazing to watch. And these guys go out there and they give it their all. You know, they risk a lot by coming out here as they do. But yeah, no, this is pay to play, not pay to or play and be paid.
It's essentially trying to make an investment in yourself. You're hoping that this investment will lead to a bigger opportunity.
The Tar Heels, of course, are a part of the Florida Football Association, the FFA. And a lot of these guys, they do. Last year, I think the Tar Heels had 7 or 9 guys, excuse me, that ended up signing arena league contracts for one arena league or another. That's pay. They get paid to do that. So, you know, playing at this level, minor league football, semi-pro football, whatever you want to call it, does lead to other opportunities. Now, we also spoke with a young man here last week or 2 weeks ago when we were here who played for the Canadian Football League, the CFL. And obviously the CFL is not playing, you know, because this is their season right now. So he is here with the Tar Heels, and you get all ages here. You know, this gentleman here he's obviously not 25, but he's out here, and you know, he's one of the veterans of the team. I apologize, I don't know all of their names. Nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice looking pitch and catch there. Right over here is team owner Roger Lewis, and he's speaking with head coach Mark Lewis in the white t-shirt. Roger, of course, is also the offensive line coach for the Cocoa Tigers as well. A lot of big expectations this year from that unit. But it'd be interesting to see how the Tigers do this year without the big guy, Richie Leonard, but I think Hunter Gaffell and company and Vic, and I think everybody's going to be just fine. See if we can get a little closer here. That's a strike. That's a strike. All right, Roger, I'm going to bug you. I'm going to put you right on the spot live. Roger Lewis, I always do it. Roger, first of all, this is the second or third OTA, third one. Look, man, the first thing I said when I pulled up here was the numbers look impressive.
Yes.
You got more people here, right?
Yeah, every week we gain a couple more people.
Okay, now this week, yesterday, the announcement was made. I wanted to ask you about this first. What was the reaction from you and the Cocoa Tigers coaching staff yesterday when you heard fall sports was returning?
Oh, excited, man. Excited.
Yep.
Excited.
And then I know you'll be even more excited once your Tar Heels get on the field. Now, we had a lady ask a question, Roger, and I think it's probably best that you clarify and make sure I gave the correct answers.
Okay.
She wanted to know, do these guys get paid to play?
No.
And they pay to play?
Correct.
All right. And the transportation that's provided, these guys drive themselves to and from?
Basically everything has come from sponsorships and mostly my pocket. The fellas pay for like the uniforms and things like that, and everything else come out of the team pocket basically.
So it is definitely an expense that they incur for the love of what they like to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an opportunity. A lot of, like I said, 2 years ago, we had 9 guys go to the arena ball. So it's basically an opportunity with you guys broadcasting the game to give them a different look, plus the film and everything, and a lot of connects that I have that give these guys a chance to go to the next level.
Talked to a young man a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if he's still here tonight. Came from the Canadian Football League.
Correct.
Is he still with us?
Yeah, he's supposed to be coming out. He couldn't make it today for work. But that's the biggest challenge. A lot of guys work full-time jobs. So, I mean, we practice once or twice a week, you know, so it's definitely a good thing going.
Yeah, there's no doubt. You've got some other ventures coming up. We'll talk about that at a later date. But Roger, definitely a guy that is very involved. Gives back to the community tremendously because, Roger, I know for a fact that you've taken a loss on this. What keeps you going?
just the love of the game and the opportunity to put young men in a different position. My career is pretty much over. I do this for fun, but a lot of young guys coming out of high school, college, giving them that second chance to do what they love.
Yep, no doubt about it. And you got a question?
The same person who asked about the travel question asked what COVID-19 precautions are you guys taking?
Before they step on the field, we do temperature check, sanitize. Every 20 to 30 minutes, we do a sanitize and water check. We do individual water bottles. We're not doing squeeze bottles, and we have hand sanitizers and temperatures regularly.
Obviously, it's football, so there's no social distancing, but you can't do
Well,
that.
we social distance as much as we can.
Right,
so there's
right.
no huddling, or try not to huddle. You know, we have different pods. As you can see, there's multiple pods.
Right.
Receivers and quarterbacks together, offensive line, defensive line, and things of that nature.
And they don't interact, and that's
The only time we interact when we go 707, and,
Right.
and then it's a little bit of interaction. But at the same time, we're doing a lot of temperature checks, sanitizing, cleaning the balls every 20 to 30 minutes. So
Right.
things like that is second.
So it sounds like you guys got that well under control,
Correct.
and I know for a fact you've also had no positive cases of COVID-19.
No, none on the team.
None on the team.
None.
And you've been doing this since July 25th.
Correct.
When you had your original first tryout. So congratulations on that, because you know what? These guys out here, man, I mean, they, as you say, they hold full-time jobs and they come in from other parts of the community. There is no bubble.
We pretty much cover the whole Central Florida. I mean, I got Orlando guys, Lake County guys, Brevard guys. So we cover Volusia, so pretty much the whole Central Florida.
Well, Roger, good luck. We'll let you get back to what you do best, and that's manage the team and play for it. Roger Lewis, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yep, it's Roger Lewis. He is owner of the Space Coast Tarheels, and always appreciate Roger and the opportunity to speak with him. All right, Caleb, let's take a walk down here. Uh-oh, I see push-ups. Somebody must have jumped.
Watch what he said, watch what he said. You gotta get up, you gotta get him into the shoulder. Hit! Hit! Watch what he said, watch what he said. Hit!
You got to shorten up a little, I think. Yeah, that's what he's telling me. You got to shorten up a little bit. You got to burst.
Watch what he said.
I'm ready to play in the slot.
Come back. You got balance? You got balance? Stay right there for me.
I think, and I'm not sure, but I think what he's telling him is you got to kind of, that back leg, he's got his back way too far. First of all, it's time consuming. You want to get off the line of scrimmage as quickly as you possibly can to get after the quarterback. Not only that, you can't get a power burst with your leg back that far. It's like a boxer. The hardest hit a boxer is going to take is one that comes in close with his force. A pitcher, same thing with their legs, right? Short stride to the mound, all in your legs. It's the same thing in football. See how he's got him shortening his leg up now. The issue for this young man is that he's extremely tall. So he's got to find a comfortable, you also have to be comfortable out there. You have to, you don't want to feel awkward, because if you feel awkward, then you're going to get beat right off the line of scrimmage anyway. So, and you can see what the coach is doing. It's balance, it's level.
Hey, did anybody move? I just fixed his feet. No, you good.
My man's here tonight, Mr. David Dodd.
Give me 10 push-ups. The man's still on his knees. And y'all done with me. You gotta be violent, though. Give me 10 push-ups. They're on you now. They're on y'all. Hey, Wayne.
Good to see him. I was explaining about this young man over here and trying to shorten his stride where the power comes from. It can't be way back here. You got to be like a boxer. The hardest punch a boxer will throw will come from right here, not from back here.
Hey, everybody on Coach Wayne? D-line on me? They tired. Y'all need water? Y'all need water? Hey, Coach Wayne over there. Water, go get it now. Thank you. Water, go get it. Water, go get it. Hey! Break down. Everything together, everything together. Y'all feeling like a D-line yet? D-line on 3, 1, 2, 3. D-line! Jog it out, jog it.
Does anybody know? Can I say it? Okay. What's his name? Torrance Brown. Okay.
How you doing, sir?
Well, I'm coming over to talk to you, sir. You're going to have to get up because we live.
Oh, man.
Yes, sir. Right on the spot. Mr. David Dye, sir. How are you?
I am feeling better. I was, got COVID.
Right.
Was in the hospital. I work for the county. I must do all that stuff.
Right.
And it was a rough 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Lost 41 pounds.
You look good, though.
But this is my first full day outside. Haven't been released yet, but I'm just happy to be able to go outside.
I hear you. No, I hear you. And you're out here giving them hell, doing what you do, teaching them. Now, I want to go back to this young man right here. We're talking with the people and showing everybody.
You can stand up. You can stand up.
We're showing everybody.
Go with your group.
Showing everybody at home. Shorten his stride. Tell me what you were working with him.
What we're working with is stance. Believe it or not, you have a lot of people who are gifted athletes, people who can do the job, but they haven't been taught techniques, how to be in their stance. They haven't been taught how to come out of their stance, use their hands. Right now, what we're working on is 3-point stance, coming out of the stance, use your hands before we start getting into everything else.
Right.
Quite naturally, everybody thinks that they're the best thing in the world.
Right, sure.
That doesn't work here.
No.
So
what is it that's, the Tarheels are an extremely close-knit group of guys and coaches, and I think it's a special group. See a lot of the same faces and even some new ones, like a quarterback from a certain Orlando team over there. What is it about the Tarheels that makes this a special place to play?
Family.
Yeah.
Some of the guys who played in the other team over there in Orlando, even back when they had the Rage, even I coached for the Rage back in the day. It was finding a good team that you feel like a family with, that you can go ahead and work and get better with. Better your craft, better us as coaches.
Right.
Everything is not about, and I say that because everything is really not about us. It's about us teaching them what to do.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, they have to be on the field. They have to do the job. Our record shows for it, even though, we have some losses. But our record shows because we put our family in the playoffs.
Yep.
We give them every chance they have to go ahead and make it.
Yep. Well, David, I'm going to let you get back to it. It's always a pleasure to see you, and I look forward to your David and I will talk before games, and he'll give me hell sometimes because during the broadcast I'll call something wrong. But I love the education that you provide me and the way that you teach me this game. So thank you so much.
I thank you, and I'll see you in the other season too.
Yeah, it's football, right?
Yeah, I'm doing I'm the defensive coordinator at Palm Bay.
All right, I just talked to Roger. That's right. You're now the defensive coordinator. Coach Bird, the head coach down there.
Yep.
Palm Bay Pirates. You guys are in Division I where you belong.
Yes.
How excited were you yesterday to get the news that fall sports will resume at a reasonable time?
It plays a factor because, like I said, me being in the hospital, me
Right.
not being able to work with none of the guys and the kids, me doing what the doctor said. Now they let me loose,
Right.
and it's a new perspective on life. Life itself, because
Right.
like I said, COVID is really not anything to play with.
No.
People can say what they want to say about it, but I know firsthand. It gives me motivation to teach and to do the best I can do on the field,
Right.
and get these guys in high school to get them in college.
I think the interesting thing, and you and I had this conversation a couple of years ago about wanting that job.
Yes.
You wanted to be the defensive coordinator for Palm Bay.
Yes.
Take me through your emotions the day you found out you were going to do that.
The day I found out, I had lost my wife. She was a pirate. My son was a pirate. And when I found out that I got that job, it was like, wow. you know, unbelievable that I got that job, that assignment, to be able to educate kids, teach them, and to get them where they are mentally strong, academically strong, all the way around, and they're able to go against anybody.
Right.
You know, and in life, we become teachers.
Right.
Your legacy is not just with your children or whoever, all those people out there. The legacy is whoever teaches what you taught them, and that's the biggest thing of it all.
Well said, as always. Nothing but always great points from you, Coach. And Coach David Dye, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. We'll
Okay,
see
y'all
you
take
around.
care. Hey, bump me. There you go, sir.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Coach David Dye. I love talking to David. Okay, so we're going to take you down here back to the quarterbacks and the receivers. Now, just got an interesting tidbit of information from Roger Lewis. You got a couple of really good quarterbacks over here. The guy without his shirt on is Matt Parsons. He was the quarterback for this team last year. The guy standing next to Matt is Torrance Brown. Now, last year, I believe it was the year before, we went over to Orlando and did the Orlando Phantom game, and that man right there was their quarterback. So you've got two of the best quarterbacks in the league now here with the Space Coast Tar Heels, and I know that's got to make Roger Lewis and Mark Lucas giddy. Makes me giddy, and I'm not a coach. If that was a secret, it's out now.
And Elvin and Cliff tell me what they want. And I want to get the ball to you. It's great. Yeah, he said Alvin and Cliff tell me what to do. All right, let's go. Let's go. Down. There you go. Come on.
Right on over.
That's how you pull him. Don't commit. That's all we did last year. Go. First time, catch it first time.
It's a pop on that pass.
He hasn't caught one yet. He's already told me he's 100% today. Next two. I like that though. You got the point. Down. I like hey, where you go.
Nice ball. Nice ball.
That's all that first down you drop it. Hey, that's a good route, man. Come on, man. That's a good route. Let's go. We got the balls. Let's go. Get good on little good route. Good combo. Down. It's all about space. Go. It's all about space. Oh.
We were 0 for 2 on that one.
Let's go. Let's go. That's a back joke. Ready. Let's go.
Both. 2 for 2 that time. Big tight end over there. We spoke to him 2 weeks ago.
Big boy used to fight it. Who up? Who's up? Who up? Jody, you up?
That is a big tight end.
That's going to create mismatch.
Hey, go.
Sure will. Nice catch. Nice catch.
Second tight end.
Now that's a big tight end.
Big boy's in, not him, boy.
Might be looking like the Tampa Bay Buccaneer tight end spot with Gronk and Cameron Grade out there.
Right?
All right, let's go.
So Gronk and old Brady showed up the other day, huh?
Seen a couple of Brady throwing passes to Mike Evans, and boy, it looks sweet.
You just got that smile on your face as a Bucs fan.
I haven't had this much a smile about in a while. I'm gonna eat it up for whatever it's worth.
No, I feel you. Were you even alive in 2002?
Yes, I was. The year before they won the Super Bowls when I chose them based on the look of the logo.
Oh, kid you. You know what I'm excited about, Caleb? I'm excited about what's coming up here on Brevard Sports Network. We've got it all coming up this year. We've got high school bowling, which is coming up. We've also got, well, you can't see it. Sorry about that. Oops. But we've got volleyball coming up, football, cross country, a little cross country we're going to have this year. And because, you know, that's the big, the cross country cannot run out of county. And that hurts. But with them being in county, it will give us an opportunity to show a little bit more cross country, which I did last year. We usually hang out with you for about an hour here. We're about 30 minutes in, and I don't know what's coming next. I'd love to hang out for some 7-on-7 action. Looks like that's what we're going to have coming up.
Shout out to Mark Moses tuning in here to the Tarheels OTA.
Mark Moses, Sports Radio 1560 The Fan, every day from 3 to 6. Mark is so kind as to invite me on his show each and every Tuesday. We recap the week in sports in Brevard County and look ahead. But Mark does a terrific job, not just with local sports, but with national sports as well. We'd also like to thank Tracy Geach over at Supreme Title for her continued support of youth sports and prep sports here in Brevard County. Starting to rain a little bit more now, so
let this rain hold off. I'm itching to watch some 7-on-7, Alan.
yeah, I know. Something tells me they're going to play in the rain. All right, I think that's what we're getting set for now, is a little bit of 7-on-7. See here, see what we can show you in the meantime. See if I can pull those schedules up, Caleb. Okay, coming up on your screen right now is, I believe, yep, these are the Division II schedules that are coming up. There you see on your screen. As I said, that's Cocoa Beach. Week 1, you're going to get the barbecue bowl right out of the gate there. There's a look at that. Some interesting matchups there that, that's satellite there. There is Titusville. Got 3 new coaches in the county this year. We got Greg Underwood at Cocoa Beach, Matt Martin at Space Coast, and Jason Martin over at Melbourne. I've had an opportunity to talk to all of them except for Matt, but we'll catch up with Coach. There's MCC schedule, as you see. Holy Trinity week 1, and I'll tell you, that Holy Trinity team this year, quarterback Davin Widener, a couple of transfers in. They just got the kicker from Melbourne. Jackson Fain will be kicking.
Wow.
Jackson Fain will be kicking for Holy Trinity this year. No excuses for the Tigers of Holy Trinity this year. There's a look at their schedule as the guys prep and prepare to play 7-on-7 here. We'll show you some of that. All right, so that's Holy Trinity's schedule. We'll bring up Division 1 here. All right, here's Division 1 schedules coming up. for the high school football season. As you see on your screen, football can start playing these games on September 25th. Had an opportunity to speak with one coach today. I kind of reach out in the community to, I'm not sure why that's not switching over. But it's because it's a picture. The video, Alan, the video. See if that's it. Wouldn't it stand the reason I don't have that one? Try that. See what happens here. There we go. There's Bayside, who is in, got to give it to Corey Broomfield, wanting to be in Division I this year. And, you know, I'm going to tell you right now, Coach Broomfield, I guarantee you he has the attitude of, look, we may not win all of them, but my kids are going to be better for this experience to have played the Rockledges and the Cocos of the world. There's Palm Bay, and, of course, David Dye. He's going to know right out of the gate what he's got. First 3 weeks, Rockledge, Coco, Vieira, even O'Galley this year. And there is Vieira. There is a change. The game at Coco's been moved to Vieira. The game versus Rockledge has been moved, at home versus Rockledge has been moved to Rockledge. There is the Coco Tigers. As it starts to rain, a little harder. There is the Rockledge Raiders, the reigning ranked #1 team in the county last year, and the O'Galley Commodores, who much is expected from this coming season. You know, the Commodores last year were able to say we were disrespected. We weren't, you know, Alan and Caleb and company didn't show us any love. Well, I'm gonna show them some love before the season starts this year. The rest is up to them. Is up to them. As the rain really starts to come down now. So we'll stay about as long as we can. We can't risk the equipment.
Hey. Give me 3 lines. Again? 3-4, coach. Hold pin. 3-4. After a few plays, mind if I go under that? Hey, let's go. Hold pin. Hold pin. Hey. Listen up.
Yep, we're doing some 7-on-7.
Let go. Hey, defense. Hey. Defense, come here. Hey, go. Everybody, come here. Oh my God, Dad, you ain't ready yet.
Go take this.
Hey,
Again, I'm going to give you the warning, the language warning. These are grown men playing football. I'm not responsible for what comes out of their mouth.
Oh, they already scared. You want to break it down. They already scared. Look at them. Over there shook. All of them. Look at them over there shook. Scared already. I see you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Already. Yeah.
Watch out. Bring your way, hey, man. Hey, hold on.
Yes, sir. Let's get your blood pumping a little bit.
Hey, he's only got to give the signal one time. We don't have to holler. Hey, you're both off. Junior, you're off. You got the Hey, green gold. Both y'all are off.
I'd like to welcome Harbor Pools and Spas. 40 years of experience information there on the screen. Proud sponsors of youth and prep sports here in Brevard County. Matt Parsons starts it off from the shotgun. Straight down the middle, dropped. Slightly behind the receiver. Good look, real good look though. I like the look across the middle. Parsons has got some zip on his ball. I see Torrance Brown coaching it up. Hear the train in the background.
Right there.
So far, defense 2, offense nothing. That's how I'm going to keep score.
right.
Whoever wins the play will get a point. That's how we'll do it, Caleb.
I like it.
So it's 2-0 D at the moment. There it is. 2-1, 2-1. And down the field we move. You know, as soon as these guys show up, this is what they want to do. They don't mind the calisthenics, push-ups, the working in the groups. But this is what they want to do.
Everything else is just in the way of getting to this point.
Getting to this point, correct. If you're a player, right, exactly right.
Usually if we were in pads, usually the O-line and D-line would be going one-on-ones on the other side of the field.
Right.
As a lineman, I hated it because us linemen wanted to watch 7-on-7 too.
Right.
Stop jumping your ass outside. All right, Rigo. Hey, back up. Hey, back up. Right there. You want to island, Hey, yo, strip. Hey, I'm gonna route this guy. Right here. I'm gonna route your ass. Y'all ready? Got it. If I say count,
What a catch. What a throw. 2-2. Nice pass.
I love the talk.
That was a perfect pass. Perfect in the sense that obviously the receiver caught the ball, but perfect because nobody, if that ball, nobody else but his guy has a shot to catch that ball.
Stop. I'm jumping there. You see that? Hey, I'm trying to get me. I'm trying to get me. Ready.
2-2. Swing pass. You know what? I'm not grading that. That's going to be a draw. Swing passes out of the backfield. That's a gimme in 7-on-7. This is a first for us. This is the first time we've had an opportunity to see some 7-on-7 with the OTAs. You all right?
Yep. I'm trying to make sure I'm staying out of your way.
All right, I appreciate you.
My body parts are replaceable. This equipment, not so much.
That's correct. Well, no, I think it's actually the other way around.
No.
All right, so we're still sitting at 2-2. Got a little dancing going on. There we go. The new OC this year. I apologize, I forgot his name.
No, Hey, hold on. Hey, listen.
I ain't worried about that,
Here we go. G-Rec. OC coordinator G-Rec. Everybody calls him G-Rec. We're going to call him OC G-Rec. Here we go. Snap, drop, throws. He's going straight down the middle. Great defensive play. Great defensive play in the middle. Good hands. That's definitely a defensive point there. 3-2 defense. Everybody said G-Rec.
I ain't worried about that.
I'm anxious to see Mr. Torrance Brown get in there. Be with you for about another 15 minutes here on the Brevard Sports Network. I'd like to also welcome and thank Coach Steve Engelhardt of Curry Kirshner Real Estate Group. There's a guy that knows a thing or two about getting the ball down the field. Quarterback at Rose Holman. No, I'm sorry, Indiana State he went to, I'm sorry. And then coach at Rose Holman, and of course at Florida Tech. Almost 10 years at Florida Tech, 7 as the head football coach. And you're saying, well, how could he be? Well, he was there for 2.5 years getting the program ready to go. And Torrance Brown is indeed in at quarterback, the former Orlando Phantom. Ooh. Tell you what, man, that ball had some movement on it. I heard that spin up out of his fingers. That's what you hear. When the quarterback gets a good bite on his ball, you ever, well, I don't know if you have, you ever stand next to a quarterback in training camp, or even like a college quarterback, and they throw the ball, you can literally, when it comes out of their hand, you can literally hear it when it comes out off the fingertips. G-Rec. Oh, it was there. It was there. Just a little bit too much. That was a good play. Look, man, he looked off the defender, and he was wide open down the field there. So that's a good play. You just got to complete the pass.
I mean, if he turns his head half second sooner.
I don't know. That was up here. It's high, I thought. 3-2, 4-2. Well, incomplete pass doesn't count. You got to make a play. So it's 3-2 defense. Well, 4-2 defense because they made that play. So I got the defense 4-2 right now. There it is. I missed it. It's OTA for cameraman me too. That is an offensive point, 4-3.
Good job, just finding the whole defense, sitting the hole.
That's the play they just ran. They ran it again. Because you saw him go off the defender again. And I like the coach's philosophy on that. When you're in OTAs and you miss a play like you missed on the previous play, there's no, you run it again. That's what OTAs are for. Run it again. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Miracle, about the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team. But Herb Brooks used to, on the line, get on the line, and you have to see the movie to know what I'm talking about. But yeah, over and over and over again, repetition, 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 repetition.
Communicate with him because you
guys gotta start making calls.
Look, if they cross, y'all communicate. If y'all bump into each other, it's fucked up everything.
No, I'm just. I just stepped inside.
El Ray Mixon comes over from the Pirates there in the middle of the field. Torrance Brown drops back. He throws. He's got a receiver wide open on the corner. Catch and a point. Good play. Good ball. I see a comment on. Read me the comments.
Ricky Felix says a lot of the guys out here
Played for the Phantoms.
came from the Phantoms.
Okay. Well, that's not a bad thing, considering the Phantoms were always competing for and seemingly winning championships. I'll take it. They got 400 defenders over there. He said, hey, what's this, Mighty Mites?
Coach got to stand on the field with all that.
You know what he said? What he said, what's this, Mighty Mites? Coach got to be on the field with you?
Yep.
I love it. We got an audible here. Got an audible. Parsons drops back, throws across the middle. Mixon with the tip.
I told you, I don't want to hear it. I don't care.
That's 2 points. Interception. Love it. Man, you just think about this. These guys out here like this competitive. Can't wait to see these guys line up with pads.
And
They look good. I mean, for 7-on-7, I mean, obviously a lot of long ways to go, a lot of things to clean up, but you have to be impressed with the intensity. And look, the defense looks good. 7-on-7, the offense clearly has the edge. I call Matt Parsons the gunslinger. Oh, he's open. All right, well, I'm gonna tell you what happened there. Wide receiver just stopped running. He went for the ball too. Well, he went to try to go get the ball too soon. You gotta keep your move. You gotta keep your feet moving. Your wide receiver. Keep running.
What's up?
6'2" right now. Defense on top. That's it's quite a significant deficit in number for a 7-on-7. I want you to count in your head. I'll count. Ready? 1001, 1002, 1003, 1000. Likely sound, and that's another clip.
Barbecue chicken! Barbecue chicken! Barbecue chicken! Matt! That's 2 for you! Hey.
Matt, you on the bench, bro.
Y'all are freaking out. You know why?
Champ Bailey.
What did he say?
Said we got Champ Bailey in.
Champ Bailey. Love the trash talk. It's funny. And watch this. Big play coming in. I guarantee it.
This plays between the quarterback and the
It's
OC
coming.
saying,
Big
this,
play
you know what?
coming in.
I think they're not going to be able to talk that smack
Right.
after this flip and play.
Oh, I'd be pissed if I was Parsons. I mean, but that's the fun of it.
Yes, sir.
That's Jay Black, the quarterback. Jay, so far, in my opinion, has had
The better day.
the better day so far here in the 7-on-7. Jay Black with a nice completion there. You heard the receiver say he had to cut it short, broke off the route, read the defense. Black picked it up, beautifully executed.
Back up. Both go.
Jay Black, Matt Parsons, and Torrance Brown, the quarterbacks here today for Space Coast Tar Heels. Jay Black's 3 out of 4. Look, he's got a good ball. Oh, it's up, tipped, incomplete. That's not Jay's fault. Jay's throwing a good ball tonight.
Running back.
The Incredible Hulk. Here we go. 7v7 action here. Be with you for about another 10 minutes. Here we go. Look inside the huddle. Might want to look out. They got a running back in for a reason.
Hey, on the outside show. Outside show.
Black drops back. Looking. Oh, that's a deep ball. Wide open. Just pretty ball, just a little too far. But you like that. I like that. If I'm G-Rack, I like that. I like what I just saw. You want to see the pass completed. That's a good looking ball, just a little too long. Defense certainly didn't do anything there. Constantly coaching. Veterans constantly coaching the younger guys. Good cohesiveness we see. We haven't seen anybody argue. We haven't seen anybody get upset with each other. We see a lot of trash talking. But, I tell you, they're having a lot of fun.
I feel like as a coach, you'd be concerned if there wasn't some trash talk.
Right.
Hey, spread it out. Hey.
Torrance Brown back in at quarterback.
Hey, Grady, you ain't catching shit. Hey, bro, I'm go. I told him
Good bailout throw. Picked it up, got rid of it. Torrance Brown. Coming up next week right here on the Brevard Sports Network, we've got Little League baseball and softball all week for you. The county championships next week, and we're going to bring it to you starting on Monday. Coach Steve Rodriguez over there. Defense in a three-man front. Brown calls for the ball. He'll get it. Drops it again. Pump fake. I think he'd have been sacked on that one. I think he'd have been sacked on that one. But Brown is an elusive guy, so he probably picks that ball up and starts running. He made some plays against Space Coast. I don't know if you remember the game that we went over to Orlando to do, myself and Derek Smith, head coach of the Viera Hawks, and Space Coast had never beaten them. And they had them the entire game. And Torrance Brown made some plays on the final drive that enabled Orlando to kick a field goal and win that game. That was just a phenomenal football game over in Orlando that night. Roger putting his head down, but he knows it was still a good game. Didn't come away with the W. Should have had the W. Now, I will also say this. You're never going to hear me complain and moan about officiating, but that was some bad officiating that night. They won't come over?
And they definitely won't come to smoke. They lost the quarterback now.
Oh, here they come. Here's a little bit of coach trash talking.
Get in it now. You gotta get in it.
He's so worried about us.
Right there. Rocco, get your hands up, bro.
Ooh. Ooh. That's a great play. And he took one in the head. We're going to get set to wrap up here. Been with you for about a little over an hour. Roger, we're going to get set to wrap up. I'm going to come over and talk to you here real quick. And what excites you the most about what you're seeing here?
I ain't saying nothing.
Nothing. All right. Roger, soft-spoken as always. I know what he likes. But it's got to be.
I mean, to be honest with you, as an owner, the hardest part is the quarterback position, the offensive line.
You got three pretty good ones right there.
I got three of the best. All three of them won championships in this type of league.
You got Parsons, you got Black, and you got Brown.
Hey, I'm glad I'm not the OC.
There you go. G-Rec got his hands filled. Well, we'll watch one more play here, and then we got to get out. I'd like to thank Caleb Brown for his help. As we get Matt Parsons, we'll watch Matt Parsons throw one here. Last time we saw poor Matt, he was, let's just say, chasing down a pick six.
And 2 of his last 3 passes.
I give Matt a hard time sometimes on the broadcast. He's a heck of a quarterback.
That's all they want.
good ball, Matt.
Went incomplete. So that'll do it for us here this afternoon, this evening. I'd like to thank Roger Lewis, the Space Coast Tar Heels. I'd like to thank David Dye. I had an opportunity to speak with him, and of course, head coach Mark Lucas as well. For Caleb Brown, I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski. Have a great night, everyone.